Game of the week, the Philadelphia Eagles versus Dallas Cowboys. This is a rematch. The Cowboys lost the first game, and Dallas outplayed Philly the first time they faced off against each other. It's just that they had some weird things that happened late. You had Dak Prescott stepping out of bounds. It just was a really off game for the Dallas Cowboys in terms of them being able to execute in crucial moments. And when you play the Philadelphia Eagles, you can't allow this team to get back into the game late in the fourth quarter. That's when they play their best football. They play trash for 3 quarters, and then they display the heart of a champion with the game on the line. The Dallas Cowboys have yet to beat a truly good team this season. Seattle has been the best team that they've beaten up to this point this season. Dak Prescott, I will say this. He's definitely playing at the MVP level. This is the best that I've seen Dak Prescott play since his MVP season. All right. Against the 49ers, he sucked. Against Philadelphia when they played the first time, he outplayed Jalen Hurts. Just him stepping out of bounds on that run play and the 2-point conversion try, that's what cost it Dallas ultimately in the end. You see, Dak Prescott, with the way that Philadelphia secondary has played this season, he should be able to have a great game again. CeeDee Lamb is cooking. He looks like a top 5 receiver. Brandon Cooks is humming. The offensive line at times can be a little bit up and down. But with this Eagles secondary struggling, James Bradbury, Darius Slay looking like they've lost a step, Dak Prescott should have a great game against this Eagles secondary. The key for Philly's defense is that pass rush being able to tee off and hit home. Dallas needs to start this game out fast. They need to start out scoring on their first 4 possessions. If they can get out to a big lead early, you feel really confident about their chances to win this game. Mike McCarthy isn't a bad coach. He's a good coach. He's just not a coach that's good in the big games, especially in the playoffs. If Dallas wants to show that they are legitimate Super Bowl contenders, they need to win this game. They've yet to be in the team that has a record of above 500. Seattle doesn't count. Seattle has lost 4 out of their last 5 games. They're in free fall mode. This is the game that's going to show us everything about the Dallas Cowboys and what they could be potentially in the playoffs. And this is one of the first difficult games that they have to play throughout the month of December. You got to play some more really good teams. Not just the Eagles, but you got the Kansas City Chiefs coming up. You got to play the Buffalo Bills. I mean, this schedule gets really difficult. Well, they don't play the Chiefs, but they got to play the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, and the Detroit Lions over the next 3 weeks. So you got to make sure that you can win this game. You win this game, and you take control of the 1 seed in the NFC, which is something that the Cowboys haven't had in a while. Imagine if the Cowboys get that first round bye, that 1 seed. Then that means that the playoffs runs through Dallas. Plus, they will only have to win 1 more game to get to the conference championship. And then they will only have to win that game to get to the Super Bowl. So 2 wins gets you into the big dance. And I know I said they played the Kansas City Chiefs earlier. My fault. They don't play Kansas City this year. I meant the Detroit Lions. But the Dallas Cowboys, they really need to win this game to affirm to everybody that they are legitimate when it comes to their chances of being able to win the Super Bowl, because I still don't take this team seriously. Say what you want about Philadelphia not playing for a full 4 quarters. At least they show it when the game is on the line. This is a Eagles team that's been battle tested. They got close wins against the Chiefs, the Bills. Dallas, they've yet to be able to beat a good team. There's more to prove for Dallas in this game than it is the Philadelphia Eagles. When you think about the stakes in this game, they definitely are huge for both of these teams. But the Eagles have more to lose than what Dallas does. If Dallas loses this game, then they still are in the same situation that they were prior to this game taking place. You see, Philly, they need to win this game so they can get that first round bye. And with Jalen Hurts not being at 100%, it's really important that they're able to win that 1 seed, as we talked about earlier. And Jalen Hurts has to play a complete game. The Dallas Cowboys, regardless of them being unable to beat good teams up to this point, They're still a really talented football team, and you can't have a game when Jalen Hurts only shows up late in this game because it may not be enough. Like we saw against the 49ers, they got out to a slow start, and when they got rolling in the second half, it was too little too late. I'm rolling with the Cowboys to win this game. Surprisingly, I believe that the Cowboys are good enough that they should split with the Eagles. I don't know if they cover. This probably could be a game that comes down to 2 points or less, maybe a game-winning field goal by one decides the outcome. The Cowboys are just way too good of a team talent-wise, and I do think from a coaching standpoint, they're on par with what the Eagles have gotten this year. Their new coaching staff hasn't really been that good. The defense hasn't been good. The offense has been inconsistent. I like Dallas to even the season score up. Give me the Cowboys 28-27 final score prediction for this game.